Hey everybody, I'm back, and today we're going to be making the Groovy Bluebell soap using a beautiful fragrance oil called Wild Bluebell. Some of you may know this fragrance oil as a dupe, and I'm also using 3 great micas from Mad Micas. I'm pouring my lye in here, and as we watch the video, I wanted to talk to you about lye because I get a lot of questions. Like most of the time it's people saying lye, there's lye in soap. And I have to explain to them that real soap has lye in it. Even melt and pour soap has lye in it. So other than detergent bars, soap is made with lye. I just wanted to talk about the different types of lye there are. For bar soap, which I'm making here, and it's used in cold process, which is this, hot process, which is processed in a crock pot on the counter, in the oven to make bar soap, and also melt and pour soap is all made using sodium hydroxide, which is NaOH. It's also called, it's caustic. It's called caustic soda. So sodium hydroxide, in order to make bar soap, has the reaction involves the hydrolysis of fats and or oils, which are considered the triglycerides. Combining with the sodium hydroxide creates your soap, which is considered the sodium salts of those fatty acids. And it also creates a byproduct called glycerin, which is the great humectant, which you'll find in all handmade soaps. But you won't find it in most large-scale company soaps. They usually remove that and sell it on a secondary market because it's valuable. The other lye ingredient is potassium hydroxide, and that is a KOH, also called potash. Potassium hydroxide is what you'll commonly hear about when people talk about making lye from wood ash. And that is the old-fashioned way to make lye, is distilling water through wood ash, and that would create your potash, which is potassium hydroxide. These days, potassium hydroxide is used to make liquid soap, or sometimes a dual lye soap, which is like a softer soap. Many people use that dual lye method to create shaving soaps. Both lye, potassium, and sodium hydroxides are caustic. They're alkaline. You do need to wear protective equipment when you handle it, such as gloves, like you can see me wearing here. Eye protection is very important. If not only the lye, but if your soap batter splashes into your eye, you can go blind very easily, or you can really damage your eyes. With your skin, you can wash it off, and it's not as harmful. But if you're handling these substances daily, you really need to take precautions. I've seen people making soap lots of times without wearing gloves, and I'm like, well, eventually they're going to have an accident, and they're going to get hurt. And then they're going to learn their lesson. So you might as well just wear the gloves from the beginning. So there's that. So now I'm doing this really cool technique that I learned from Holly Soap Making on YouTube. It's just a swirl technique, but it's pouring from the long end, and it's just alternating pours from that long end. Eventually, I do raise up one end. It makes it easier. And because my scent has a lot of floral in it, it is accelerating my batter somewhat. So you'll see it gets kind of thick, but it still works out. So I also wanted to add that potassium hydroxide usually comes in the form of flakes, and sodium hydroxide can be in flakes or little pellets, sometimes larger pellets and sometimes a finer type of powder substance. So in the end result, when you create soap, there is no lye or caustic substances remaining in the soap. I'm speeding this up here. All of the lye is used with the oils and fats to create the soap. So there is no more lye left in the soap, which is why soap is so great to use and it is very safe. So here we are finishing this up. And the swirl that I do, so that stick goes all the way through, and it's just a simple swirl through. And it really creates such a cool, groovy look, especially with this color combination. I mean, you could use, there's probably some great groovy type color combinations out there, but this one was really fun. Again, Holly's soap making on YouTube. She's got some great techniques, and I've learned a lot from her channel. Okay, so here I think I add a little bit more of my purple, and then whatever is left in my batter bowls, I always will scrape it into some single cavity molds so nothing goes to waste, and I always just give those to friends, family, or just keep those for myself. So now I'm just fixing the top, adding a little bit more swirl, of course, because it's so much fun to play with the soap. I'll also take this soap and spray it with 90% isopropyl alcohol and put it in the oven for a C-pop. So now we are starting to cut this loaf of soap, and it came out, I love it. I love how it came out. It's so vibrant, and it doesn't quite show it as well on here as it is in person. So now I'm going to cut the loaf, and I'll cut it in 3 sections, and then we'll see the final products. Thanks for watching.